Hello Aquarius and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for, let's see what's come in, Venus Aquarius, woohoo, here you are, and Sword 2 Venus Libra, lots of air coming in. We've got a wild and woolly day here for you, so I thought element of air, perfect for Aquarius. Now this is really, you guys are starting to be the movers and shakers because this reading is for January the 16th through to the 31st, which means we're moving from Capricorn season into Aquarius season. So happy birthday, all you beautiful Aquariuses who are celebrating a birthday at this time. So Sword 7 Venus Aquarius, this is a card that's been coming out a lot because Mercury's been in your sign, and then at this stage, it's retrograding back through your sign back into Capricorn. So all these ideas and plans and things you've been formulating with this Sword 7 are kind of all being revised, looked at again. And it's a sense of making decisions, going over some stuff and making some very, very important decisions, which is just quite literally strengthening an idea. So a lot going on in your mind, a lot of really busy, important plans coming in. And you've got Venus coming in twice, which is interesting because Venus is in Capricorn and is retrograde in Capricorn at this moment in time, but it does turn direct at the end of January. So Venus is going over, I just feel like you're going over a whole heap of old stuff here. Now there's quite a, they feel right, but there's quite a bit of has come out here for you. So you're going over a whole heap of old stuff, including relationships, including relationship to money as well, particularly things to do with on a subconscious level, a deep subconscious level. I think you're working through a lot, Aquarius. So we've also got Wand 4 Jupiter Aries. So plans are starting to fortify. They're starting to get stronger. They're starting to expand because of the eye for detail and the fact that you're going back over them again and again and again. Cup 3 Pluto Cancer. So there is a sense that things start to flow, that there's celebration around this. So you're starting to see some really positive effects. And Sword 6 Mercury Aquarius, you've come out again super, super strong. And this is a sense of being able to move on from a situation, things being able to go with the flow. And this can, George is agreeing, the rooster, this can quite literally mean travel as well. So if this is some kind of travel or movement, a moving of some sort, there's celebration around plans expanding and being supported by the universe for this, which is really fantastic news coming in. So Aquarius, this reading is for Aquarius Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three if you know of them because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Aquarius. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. The link for that is in the description box below. And if you hear any noises in the background, that is quite literally just George the rooster. He wants top billing, but there's also kids playing in the pool as well. So despite the kind of gloomy, windy weather that we have today, it still is summer here in Australia. So yeah, let's see what else is coming in for you guys. So I feel excited, you know, there's a lot, and I know it might sound boring, like, oh, going over plans and revising, re-editing, making new decisions, but I actually feel like this is going to excite you because it's happening on such an interesting mental level, and it's kind of like you don't want to miss a detail. You don't want to not include something or someone that potentially you really could have brought on board and could have been really fabulous and great for whatever that it is that you're planning, whatever it is that is grounding down into a reality at this moment. So this is a great time if you want to make some decisions about moving, any kind of decisions or planning around moving. Oh, we've got the Ace of Wands, fantastic, coming in, crossed by the Five of Wands. There might be a little bit of conflict around this getting excited about the new, but, you know, I think that you got, wow, the Five of Swords, a lot going on inside your mind. We'll pull a card to go with that, the Hierophant. There is a big commitment coming in here. The Lovers, choices and decisions coming in. The Four of Pentacles. Okay, you're turning up as the Seven of Swords. Here you are. This is the Aquarius energy that I'm getting for you guys. And this is you really this is where you may be some sort of exit strategy or exit plan that you're working on. You kind of got 1 foot in and 1 foot out of an energy. So however that applies in your life. So it feels very much like you kind of crossed between freedom and restrictions. The Four of Swords, more swords coming in, so much happening in your element. The Nine of Cups, beautiful. This is what we're wanting to bring in, some fulfillment and happiness. And we have, the Seven of Pentacles. So yes, making good use of these ideas and plans brings in growth and some good results. And we have at the base the Seven of Cups. So there's a period of assessment here coming in with all these sevens coming in. You're crowned by a seven. You've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. So 3 sevens coming in. And also you've got the Seven of Swords twice. So 4 sevens. So that would say that there's a sense of reevaluation or evaluation of plans of where you're going, and I feel like you're finally finding some forward movement with it, which is actually really positive. So as a situation, you've got the Ace of Wands crossed by the Five of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is fantastic. This is where you could be getting really interested, really inspired, really it's a spark of creation, of passion, of going, this is really starting to kind of get me motivated. It could be around a new goal that's coming in. So this can be related to a relationship, but I do feel like it's got to do with other plans that can be coming in, but it can be, you can apply it to any situation. So the Ace of Wands is very much like, I want to be doing this, stepping into this. Crossed by the Five of Wands, there is a sense that there is a conflict here. So there may be something or someone or some sort of group dynamic, or whether this is something within you, there's a conflict crossing this, stopping you perhaps from wanting to step into it. And I do feel like this is there's some internal conflict with this as well, because it is a big move. I think this is a big shift and change, really working out where you are, where you've come to, how you've arrived at where you're at right now, and where you want to go to. So I feel like this new energy of the Ace of Wands is very inspired. So we have crowning you the Strength card, which is a Leo energy, which, as a lot of you know, is your opposite sign. So the Strength card is really saying, do you have the courage to step into what it is that is really exciting you? What is it that you really want right now? So this is kind of saying it does require courage, absolutely. So, and I do feel like that's kind of what's coming in here, because there at the base we have the Five of Swords and the Hierophant. This is conflict inside your mind happening deep down here. There's a sense of perhaps you're worried about acting in self-interest, or someone is worried about somebody acting in self-interest, because there is someone else that is being considered here with this. There's a sense of needing to consider someone else's needs or someone else. So this Five of Swords is very much feeling like perhaps, it's right next to the Hierophant as well, which is the card of tradition. It's the card of staying committed to something that perhaps was tried and true. And this is what's interesting, because I feel like tradition is there at the base, but there's a part of you that's wanting to step into the new. There's a part of you that wants to free yourself from that. And it's like, how much of you is willing to step past tradition and the way things have always been done in order to step into this new that's calling you at this moment in time? So there's no wonder that and the Hierophant can be your soul. It can be your soul giving you messages that is creating conflict within your mind. Your soul's telling you one thing and your mind's going, oh, no, we can't do that. And your soul message is going, well, this is what you should be doing. It defies logic, but your logical mind's planning, very busy. But then there's this sense of moving into this new direction that you're like, I don't know if I can. So we have the Lovers. This is the recent past. This is the choice. This is a big choice has come up. And interestingly, with the Venus, Libra and the Lovers card, I do think that there is, again, a partnership here that has come up, a soulmate energy that has come up, that perhaps you are either making plans with and need to consider, or you're making plans to move on from, to move away from. So kind of interesting. And interesting with the Hierophant energy, that can also be the card of marriage. It can be the card of religion or religious beliefs, higher ideals. So there could have been some sort of conflict within a marriage here, or a very committed relationship, which is kind of partly stopping you from moving forward. Now, If you're single, that's not really applicable to it, but it's more of an internal conflict. But it does feel like there's a big choice to be made here, and it's kind of a hard thing to step into. So in the near future, I see the Four of Pentacles. I don't see you rushing into this in any way. This is a Capricorn energy, so we're going back. Mercury's going back, retrograding back into Capricorn, where it says, let's find a place where this can sit, where this plan and idea can just sit for a while and just breathe and feel a place of stability. And then see, like, we want a concrete platform, a stable platform to be able to jump off on if need be. So it's a sense that going backwards, it might actually have this feeling of going a bit backwards, just to find a safe place for the moment before you're ready to go forwards again. So the Four of Pentacles can also mean saving money if that's something that's needed in a situation coming up in the near future. And it can also be saying, what are you holding on too tightly to in terms of making this choice and decision that is based on fear? You know, why are you holding on too tightly? Why do you not want to create space for growth? Because we can see growth as the outcome with the Seven of Pentacles. So it just might be a moment of, but this is what I know, and this feels, you know, secure, safe and secure. I don't really want to let go of that right now. So this is why you're presenting as the Seven of Swords. You're kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know, if you can see the 1 foot that's still in would represent tradition, it would represent some rules, some regulations or restrictions of some sort, whereas the 1 foot forward represents freedom, represents doing something possibly more uniquely or unique to you. So this Seven of Swords energy is really showing that you're kind of caught between two worlds here, and you could be feeling a little bit split down the middle, which is kind of what we're seeing, this conflict coming in here at this moment in time, even though there is this sense of it's kind of like 1 step forward, 2 steps back, you know, which direction am I going in? So this is why, you know, there's a lot going on inside your mind. The energy surrounded you is the Four of Swords, which is the need to create some space and take a break, take some time out to really understand what's going on, to go deep inside your mind. The answers lie there. So the answers lie deep inside of you, inside that logical mind. So this is where listening to, again, it's going backwards, you know, it's going from the Five of Swords to the Four of Swords. And it's kind of, again, going back over some stories that you've told or been told, or some facts or things, and just looking at the details, because there is an opening, there is something possible here. And it's like it's like you're doing detective work and going back over the story and the details of what's been said and done to find the missing clue. As to how you can move forward with this and move into the Six and not feel like you're going backwards. You're moving forwards like the Six of Swords, not the Four and the Five. So again, it's that retrograde energy. But, you know, what you want, things to start lining up. The Nine of Cups, because it might feel a bit like you're going forward, back, left, right, all over the shop. But there is a method to the madness here. There is a point to all of this. And this is what it's saying, is the more you go back and go over things and rework stuff, the better it's going to end up. So we have, as an outcome, the Seven of Pentacles, which is where you're finally going to see the growth. You're finally going to see that you're moving forward. This is an assessment, an evaluation of, this is, you know, where you've come from and where you want to go. And also saying, look at all the things I've accomplished up to here. Like, look at all the work I've put in, how have I got here, and how can I plant new seeds to bring in more growth. And so this is where you might be looking at things like investments of time, money, but also daily routines, you know, evaluating. So there is a very strong period of evaluation, but it's precipitating a time of growth. It does symbolize growth, and that growth is coming. So the energies at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Seven of Cups. So this is very much an energy of lots of different options and choices. We did have one choice, and now it's kind of like it's snowballed, and now there's like more choices. And it's like, oh, there's decision-making energy around you. The Two of Swords can be hesitation about stepping into something. It can be logical mind saying one thing, your soul and spirit saying another, and we're seeing this hesitation, this indecision that we're seeing here like that. So the Seven of Cups is kind of again, it's a period of evaluating your options, and it's a sense of looking at it and going, okay, some of them could be fantastic. You know, I could be feeling really good about that. Some of them can be like pipe dreams. Some of them could be illusions. Some of them could be really, really great for you. And it's a matter of spending some time really listening to what that can be. So I do feel like this is the thing, is that possibilities are opening up, options are opening up for you. And it's kind of like, it can be overwhelming if you don't have a strategy in place, or if you are not working out what you're listening to here. So are you listening to your rational mind's working a lot of stuff out, but it is guided by soul and spirit. And if it's at conflicts and at odds with that, then that's going to create even more conflict. So it really is deciding where you want to spend the most of your time and energy, and creating some kind of balance like that coming through for you, Aquarius. So let's pull an affirmation card for you. It says, there is no blame. I release the need to blame anyone, including myself. We're all doing the best we can with the understanding, knowledge, and awareness we have. And let's pull a charm to finish this one off. Ah, beautiful. I love it. We've got the key. And it's kind of saying, yes, something is stuck at this moment in time. Something needs to be unlocked inside your mind that allows that flow between the messages of soul and spirit and what's going on. And then it's saying that once this has been unlocked, there is a sense of something's about to bloom and blossom in your life. There's this period of growth coming, which is really fantastic. So that's kind of the message coming through for you, Aquarius. Something is about to bloom and blossom in your life, but the key is inside your mind and finding that, reconciling the differences between what your soul is saying and what your mind is saying. So that's where I'm going to leave it. We're going to take it over to the extended now. We're going to see where this is going, because I feel like you've kind of been left on the plateau where you're like looking over the valley going, which direction next? Where to next? And so this is the land I've conquered so far, and then where do I want to go to next? And we'll see what's coming in with this, what's about to bloom and blossom in your life, what's happening with these plans, how does this conflict get resolved, what's good options with this Seven of Cups, what isn't. So we're going to kind of clarify a lot of that, look at the near future and the future beyond in the extended reading, as well as any other intuitive messages that you need to hear. And we're also going to tune into career, money, love, and relationships, and focus in on those three areas and pull cards specifically for that. So that's all in the extended reading. Very curious to know where this is going for you, Aquarius. So the link for that is in the description box below. And also just a reminder that if you wanted to find out more about what's coming in for you in 2022, the yearly readings are out. The link for that is also in the description box below. So I feel like you're going to be very, very busy. This is a period of a lot of flux going on inside your mind, very busy, can be very productive if you can focus. And this is very much going to be an interesting time for you. So hope you have a wonderful birthday season, Aquarius, and many blessings to you. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and take care.